How many snaps did they run in the 14 personnel?
That's only for us.
100% of the snaps.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome in to Trade Targets running back edition for week 6. I am your host, Justin Wright. This is 14 Personnel YouTube. This is the second time I'm recording this. The first time I had Jonathan Taylor at the very top of this list at halftime of the Monday night game. And, well, we all know how that ended. So I feel like I had to redo this because you're not getting Jonathan Taylor for anything. He is a superstar. There's a reason he's been a trade target for us for 3 weeks now, and I couldn't leave it in there. There's no way. So we got one new name added to the list. Let's get into it. First off the list, Javonte Williams, again, averaging under 10 points a game right now. However, I'm still looking to add him in pretty much every league, and it has to do with his end-of-season schedule. And what's expected of him is, as the Broncos continue to lose, maybe Melvin Gordon gets traded. Maybe he just starts to lose work because he should. I mean, Javonte Williams is clearly better at this point in their careers. I mean, Melvin Gordon, he's on this list as well as a trade away candidate, someone to move on from for, the same reasons I'm in on Javonte Williams. He's getting more passing work. He looks better on the ground. He just deserves more work. And come end of season, he has the Chargers, the Chiefs, the Lions, the Bengals, the Raiders, and the Chargers again, weeks 12 through 17. And all of those right now are plus matchups for running backs. And again, after the bye week, I expect to see more Javonte Williams. I'm just trying to acquire him now before the price really skyrockets. I mean, right now, I'd trade, it's tough. I mean, Marvin Jones, I'd gladly flip for Javonte Williams. You probably have to add somebody, like a Tony Pollard, who's on this list as well. Jacoby Myers plus a little bit would probably be a good guy to flip for Javonte Williams here. So just some names to keep in mind. But let's move on to number 2, and it's Melvin Gordon. Again, looking to move him because we know where his workload is going to go. It's going to slowly vanish. Right now, he's a back-end RB2. There's value in that, especially with all of the injuries going on right now at the running back position. If someone is desperate for a starter, Melvin Gordon can be that guy for them. Again, do I think he's going to really return to the Melvin Gordon of old, even the Melvin Gordon of last season? Absolutely not, which is why I want him off my team. And yes, great schedule, same schedule as Javonte Williams, but after the bye week, expect to see less and less of Melvin Gordon. This is the time to move him. It may seem like a sell low, but it's going to feel even worse in 3 weeks when he continues to lose out. So move Melvin Gordon now. Again, flip him. On the flip side, flip him for Marvin Jones. Trade Melvin Gordon plus a wide receiver maybe and go and get Michael Pittman. Guys like that can improve your starting lineup, and come playoffs are actually going to have a substantial role on their own team. Moving on, we got Tony Pollard, just under 12 points a game. To start, if you go back to week 1, he was it. He was better than Zeke. Well, since then, Zeke has had 3 games of 20-plus points, another over 15. Zeke's the guy. Tony Pollard's ceiling is severely capped. It just is. There's really no way around it. And even with a great schedule to end the season, I'm looking to acquire Zeke more than I am Tony Pollard. So I'm looking to get Tony Pollard off my roster. Unless Zeke goes down, he's nothing more than a flex. And you can convince people of a whole lot more because, he does look good. He's just not going to get the work necessary. So go flip him for, and we talked about it, Jacoby Myers, Jalen Waddle. People might be down-ish on Devonta Smith potentially. So go move Tony Pollard and another wide receiver for Devonta Smith potentially. There are guys that are worth packaging up to go and upgrade, and you're not going to miss Tony Pollard. Again, he's a flex. You can find that in a lot of places. I'm not overly concerned about moving him off of any of my teams, to be perfectly honest. And to close us out here, this is the new name to the list. And really, he was on the list last week, but it's Darrell Henderson. Right now, Darrell Henderson has 2 outcomes every single week. It is either he's inactive or he scores 15 to 18 points. That is it. That is all he does. Again, averaging 16 a game with a missed game. And again, he got banged up last week. So The Darrell Henderson owner may feel like he's holding a ticking time bomb. And honestly, he might be. But right now, Darrell Henderson is a borderline top 12 running back, and it's only going to get better. I mean, you see his schedule right here on the screen. The Giants, Detroit, Houston, and it only gets better. And guess what? The Rams are looking better and better. And with Stafford's hand now a little banged up, with his yearly hand injury, Darrell Henderson might see even more work. Him and Sony Michel are both going to have very, very good games coming up here. And trust me, Darrell Henderson is the 1A, if you can even break down that split that way. Henderson is a guy you want to get on your roster, and you should. Trade Brandon Cooks plus a little bit. I'd trade Tyler Lockett straight for Darrell Henderson. There are guys, very good wide receivers, that I am okay moving on from because a top-tier running back means a whole lot more than a top-tier wide receiver. So keep that in mind when you're sending out offers for Darrell Henderson. Positional scarcity matters, especially at the running back position. You can find a lot of wide receivers averaging, 15 points a week. It's not many out there that are averaging close to 17 a game with the upside for 20 plus every single week. All right, guys, that is all I have for you today. As always, subscribe to the YouTube, follow us over on Twitter, at the handle up top. Catch me over on Twitter at Justin_14P in a pumpkin costume. If you follow me, that makes a whole lot more sense. Drop any comments, questions you have on trades, start, sit, whatever you have throughout the week, and I will try to get to as many as I can. As always, guys, thanks for watching, and we will see you next time.
How many snaps did they run in the 14 personnel?
That's only for us.
100% of the snaps.